Welcome back to Seattle Coffee Gear's Crew Tasting, Tasterino, wherein we will be tasting a Methodical blend called Play Nice. I'm going to be brewing it up for us today.
So excited.
Me too.
Excellent.
We're really excited. All right, here we go. Pre-ground coffee coming at you. We're going to do 28 grams.
Pre-ground because we ground it.
Ground it. It wasn't pre-ground
It didn't
when it
come
started.
pre-ground.
Yeah, freshly ground as of now.
We just don't want you to sit here watching us grind coffee
Grind it
because that's not
because-
very exciting.
It's probably the least exciting part.
It smells super good though, and what were you saying, Pat, about their design for the blend? What were you saying about it?
So Play Nice is their blend that is kind of designed for every kind of brew method, trying to hit a wide range of palates.
Cool.
As opposed to some of their other blends that are a little more adventurous or more specific
Targeted.
for like drip or espresso. This one works in a range of different brew methods with, it's great in a latte, it's great just as a straight espresso shot, it's good as a pour over or a drip or in a press. And it has very classic set of tasting notes that kind of draw in a wide range of coffee drinkers.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's read. Play Nice right now has chocolate, brown sugar, and berries. And it's been a little while since I've had this. I've tasted some of their other...
Oh, sorry.
You're good. You're good. It didn't get me. I've tasted some of their other roasts more recently. And they're very, light, except for that belly warmer. It's got, a nice, warm belly warmer.
Yeah.
A nice, full, warm body to it. And, I really like the way that they roast their coffee. I just think they do a really good job.
It's really consistent.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Across their... They definitely have roasts that are or blends and singles that are good for specific palates, but they're consistent across them. So if you're someone who does a wider range of flavors, you're probably going to like everything in their catalog if you like any of it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And they're located in South Carolina. What is it? Is it
Greenville.
Greenville? We were talking about how we were confusing it with another city, so I wanted to double check. But it's kind of cool too because South Carolina doesn't have a ton of specialty coffee, and to see somebody like Methodical doing something so well is really cool.
Yeah, it's neat because third wave coffee roasting is kind of spreading out from the New Yorks and Bostons
absolutely.
of the East Coast and making its way down into the Carolinas and further south from there. So it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah. And their cafe is so gorgeous.
It's really pretty. Yeah.
They definitely take pride in that, and they have this beautiful custom painted machine in their photos, which is obviously matches their whole tone. Obviously, they take great pride in their art and their bags.
These bags are beautiful.
Right?
Yeah.
I love that they have gone into such detail with them. It just presents the coffee really well.
Yep, and if you read that, their website is a great one to check out because they put a lot of care into how they talk about their coffee themselves.
Yeah, that's
which
cool.
is kind of a nice breath of fresh air versus just a listing of everything.
Right.
There's a lot of content there on their site that you can kind of learn about the purpose behind the different blends. Cool. They keep all the information really up to date as to what kinds of beans are in each blend, and they're good about really clearly celebrating. They talk about the stories behind the names of different blends and stuff. It's really neat. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and they've got a cute way of naming too. So just some of the ones I could think of: Belly Warmer, Play Nice, Blue Boy, and then all of their single origins. Man, we are carrying a lot of their coffee. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, it is really good. They put a lot of care into all the fine details of their coffee, and it shows through in the flavors too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm super pumped to try this because I've only had one coffee this morning, and I am very
I definitely
ready.
need at least 4.
4?
In the morning.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Just kidding.
That's
That was
a lot.
a joke. It's not even true.
Oh man.
I do drink 2 lattes a day.
2 lattes? Have you guys had any of their coffees as espresso? I don't think I've gotten the chance to do that yet.
I tried the Blue Boy in a latte, and it was very good. That was sort of the thing that that made me excited about the idea of trying their blends in different brew methods. Because
totally.
that one in particular went really well with milk. For me, usually I do put like a pump of syrup in my lattes, but
make
that
it
one
sweet.
was perfect.
Oh,
without,
nice.
without
Had like a
anything.
natural sweetness to it. Cool.
Yep.
That's super cool.
That came through in the milk. What's interesting though is it doesn't overwhelm when you brew it as a pour over either. So
Yeah.
that's what I thought was pretty cool about that particular blend.
Yeah.
Is because it has that like comes through. You can taste the coffee in a latte, but also in a pour
It's not,
over
like,
in a
bitter
drip
or
brew. It's not
anything,
bitter
yeah.
or not too sweet. So
I definitely think that when you're trying coffees that have this much variation, like it really helps to try it just as like a straight black coffee first. But then like adding milk can bring out some of your favorite flavors that you find out about, and then just playing around with it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not a milk drinker. Like, if I do lattes, I always do like almond milk or something. But typically I go for like a black cup of coffee or an espresso or something. And so I just love how all of the flavors are really revealed that way. And then like any little thing you do different will change that flavor. So I think
including
it's
the
so
temperature.
cool. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And so it's just one of the things I love about coffee and trying new roasters and everything because, everyone is a little different. Yay.
All right.
right.
So we're all brewed here. So basically, the brew method that we utilized here in the area of brewing was so we did 28 grams of coffee, ground coffee, and then we did 100 grams of water, because that's how it's measured on this scale. 100 grams of water, wherein it bloomed. It was blooming. It was off-gassing. The gases were bubbling up and exploding outward. And then we did another 100 grams of water, and then we did 115. So
I'm pumped.
I'm pumped too. We're all pumped.
I'm gassed.
It's a real gas, right?
I'm excited.
Smells good.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Cheers.
I think the hardest part for me is waiting for everyone to get their coffee before I didn't get to click your glass.
Wait, let's do it all at the same time.
It's like what we do at my holiday parties when I'm with my family. They're like, no, you have to click everyone's glass.
All at the same time, too.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
that's very good. Yeah.
Very medium, very chocolatey. It's got such a nice sweetness to it. Ooh.
It's just impressive too because it has the berries on the back end
Yeah.
a little bit, and there's people who, I love like strong berry flavors like, from naturals, but there's people who think that that's like blasphemy.
Yeah.
And really don't like it. So it's just kind of like the chocolate comes on in just strong enough to someone that really likes that dark diner,
Yeah.
more belly warmer like coffee will appreciate. But it has that little bit of berry in it, and then it's generally like got a creamy, smooth kind of mouthfeel. So it really is impressive the way it ties together lots of different kinds of tasting notes and body styles into something that's like right in the middle
Yep.
of what you would expect.
Yeah, totally.
Like getting a nice box of chocolate.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say this is such a true medium for me. Like the way that I like my coffee is like, the perfect one for when you're waking up in the morning. It's cold outside. You sit out on your porch if you're lucky enough to have a porch and drink your coffee, This is like that perfect feeling for me.
And my favorite kind of coffee is the super light floral,
Oh, really?
like almost tea-like with some berry notes kind of flavor. And I like this a lot still because it has a little bit of that going on, like I said, at the back of the palate. So,
So cool.
It's really smooth and like full tasting, and like kind of fills up your whole mouth with flavor.
Love it.
Delicious.
Cut that part out.
Oh, right. Can I have a little
Yes.
yeah, I'm going to drink
delicious?
more of this coffee.
Yeah. Definitely one that I will be going back to again. This might be my next espresso coffee I take home because I think I would love to try it.
Knowing that it can be brewed in like a few different with a few different methods, it's really interesting too.
Definitely. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed our coffee tasting, our crew tasting video for Methodical. You will be seeing a lot more of them from us. We really like what they do, and you should definitely check it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and we will see you next time. Because she's going to start there, though, and she's going to get more comfortable.
No. I'm going to keep up the volume the entire time. A little too much volume. I'm doing it right now.
Yep.
All right. Welcome back. Welcome to Seattle Coffee Gears. Seattle Coffee Gear Coffee Tasting. Welcome to our tasting.
Should we start this over? Yeah, let's start over.